Welcome to our economics class for today. We have finished our class on economic system. That was our previous class. If you've not watched that video, go and watch that video. Today we are going to look at the labor markets. And these labor markets will take us 2 or 3 classes. Let's say 2 classes from here. We are looking at our objective for today's class, meaning of labor market, factors affecting demand for labor, and factors affecting demand for supply. What is a labor market? First, we know what a market is. A place where buying and selling of goods is carried out. A place where buyers come to exchange goods for a value. A market is a place where the forces of demand and supply take place, because those who demand for a product will come, and those who supply products will bring in their products and will sell. That's a market. The labor is a factor of production that requires human efforts to bring about production of goods and services. That's labor. So when we put the market and the labor together, it becomes a market where buyers and sellers of labor comes. A market where buyers and sellers of labor come in order to meet themselves, negotiate terms of wages, conditions for work, and different skills being bought from the markets. That's labor markets. So we've explained what market is, we've explained what labor is, we put the two together and see what labor market is. But let's see the explanation I have here. A labor market is a market in which buyers and sellers of labor are in close contact, during which the wages and other conditions of service are determined and agreed upon. That means both demand for labor and supplies for labor comes together. They get to know themselves, they come together, demand for labor buys labor, they discuss the wages, other terms and conditions of service, and then they carry out the objective, which is to hire labor in order to make supply available to the final consumers. That is what labor market is. That's our first objective, which is what is the meaning of labor market. So when you are explaining what labor market is, have in your mind what is market, have in your mind what is labor. Put them together, and that's labor market. Market plus labor becomes labor market. So when you have that in your mind, when you want to explain labor market, it will be far easier. And so remember that the labor market is a market where buyers and demand for labor and supply come together in order for them to have close contact to discuss wages and other securities that surrounds demand for labor, and then they can go ahead and carry out the different agreements. Now, first objective met. Second objective is factors affecting demand for labor. Factors affecting demand for labor. Factors affecting the demand for labor. Now let's look at it. Factors that affect demand for labor. 1. Labor productivity. 2. Changes in technology. 3. Changes in the number of firms. 4. Changes in the demand for a firm product. 5. Firm profitability. Let's take it one at a time. Labor productivity. What can labor do? What is it that labor can bring to the table? If there is increase of a particular product, people in that area will be bid for. Let's take for example electrical engineers who can handle the solar system. In this revolution of green energy, those who can install solar, that particular labor will be demanded for. So the productivity for solar installers or electrical engineers that are capable of handling that area will be demanded for. So labor productivity comes into play. What is the new revolution, and who are those who can fit into this new revolution? Productivity of labor in this aspect. That's labor productivity. This will lead to increase in the demand for this labor. Alright. Changes in technology. You know, as things as we evolve, as technological innovation comes into play, a number of things comes into play. Before now, we go to NITEL, we have a landline in the home, but today we have our GSM, our mobile devices in our hands. So technology that meets this need, the level that meets this technology will be higher at its optimal. So when change in technology comes and you don't change with the change, you will be out of job as a demand, because the demand for what you do will not be there. So for example, years back, people sell carpet. So if you work in a carpet firm or you deal with carpet as a business person, and you did not follow the trend of transiting to selling tiles that people use in the home, you will soon be out of business. So as technology changes, demand for a particular labor will change. Alright, we'll go to the next one. Changes in the number of firms. If a particular product will have many alternatives or many firms that are going into such production, the demand for labor for that production will be high. Let's say, for example, biscuits. You see, there are varieties of biscuits out in the market today. So people who work in this firm, the demand for them will be high because the number of firms are going into such area. Okay. Now, software engineers are sourced for today because the demand for different software to be used for different purposes are coming up. So if you're a software engineer, you know you will be well demanded for now than it was 10 years ago. So changes in the number of firms. A number of software companies are coming up. Changes in the demand for a firm product. If your product is high in demand, a lot of persons are demanding for your product. A lot of persons need your product. And it is narrowed down to you and few other competitors. The demand for that labor will be limited to the small number of people that are managing it. But if the number of firms triple, the demand for labor for that area will increase. Remember, we are talking about factors that affect the demand for labor. Then firm's productivity. Firm productivity. The more profit you have, the more hands you want to increase your productivity. So if a firm has high profitability ratio, there's every possibility that the firm is going to come and hire more people. So if they come and hire more people, labor will be hired more. So these are factors that affect demand. That is objective number 2 met. We are going to objective number 3. Factors affecting, okay, this should not be supply. Factors affecting supply. Supply of labor. The other one is demand, so it can be demand. Factors affecting supply of labor. Let's look at factor affecting supply of labor. Third objective. Factors affecting supply. You've seen factors that affect demand. Price of the product, consumer income, the price of related goods and services, the taste and preference of customers' expectation, the number of customers in the market. Let's take them one at a time. The price of the product. If the price is high, Suppliers will want to supply more to make more money. That will increase supply in the market. If the price is low, suppliers will not make more profit, so they won't supply more. So these factors can either make it go up or come down. Consumer income. There are products that if consumers their income increases, they want to buy more. Now look at this. If consumers' income increases, and for those who are office workers, you see that the demand for clothes will increase because people want to look good to work. So they are going to budget a part of their salary to clothing. And you're going to see that beauty products will sell high because they are going to apportion some part of their salary to cosmetics to look good to work. So consumer income matters. If the income, many persons are lay off job, the income is stagnant, the income is low, a lot of products will suffer because people are not going to go into that. They're going to look for alternatives that can help them to go on with their lives. The price of related goods and services. If I have 4 brands of milk, all of them can serve the purpose of milk in my tea, in my pap, in my oats, or whatever. And one have a higher price than the other. And I'm not addicted to that product. I will go for a cheaper one. If the price of alternative goods or related goods are cheaper, the other one will suffer. Then if the product's price is lower, there's going to be higher demand. That's another thing that affects supply. The taste and preference of consumer. Have you seen some product that comes to the market, initially they boom, they do well, and all of a sudden the taste of people changes, it comes down. That will affect the supply of such products in the market. Consumers' expectation. What does consumer expect from you? Initially they will buy, but when they see you don't meet their expectation, demand for that product will come down and supply will equally come down. If you've not watched our videos on the law of demand and supply, is in your SS1 class, go and watch it. These are simple principles of demand and supply. This is your SS2 economics class. So go and look for the law of demand and supply. What are the laws that apply to demand and supply? Now we go to the number of consumers in the market. The more people order for your product, the more supply you are going to bring into market. But if few persons request for your product, few products are going to come in and going to affect supply. If you bring in what the consumers cannot consume, of what use is it? So you bring in products that you know the consumers can finish. So these are factors that affect supply. We've seen the factors that affect demand: price of the product, consumer income, the price of relative goods and services, the taste and preference of customers or consumers expectation, the number of consumers in the market. We've come to the end of the class and we'll finish the 3 objectives. Please watch the video again and again so that it can become part of you. It can help you in your exams. Serves as a revision class, a sit-at-home class, and whatever. We have a number of classes in this channel. We have close to 600 videos in this channel. Make good use of them. We have our counseling corner, sex education corner, and we are introducing business corner for our channel. Hope you will like it because we want you to be entrepreneurs. We teach you a number of entrepreneurial courses here, like business studies and other things that will help you to be good entrepreneurs or business owners. So we want to include the business aspect so that as a young person you can start a side hustle and see how you can be able to scale it. So that's our new corner for class online school. Please invite other people. Everybody's need is met here, both adults, both my teenage audience, and both our parents. So please come along. Subscribe if you've not subscribed. Share the video. Give us a thumbs up. comment and give us feedback. You have questions asked below the comment box. If I have not answered any of your questions, maybe I forgot, please repeat the question, even if it is not in this subject. I will look into that question. If it is not in my field of study, I will ask those in that area to come respond to your question. It's my pleasure being here. Thank you for being my community. I'll see you in the next.